What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Chipper's Play, Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus Part 4. We are here going into Mesa City. This is the second area and the second person we have to fight, so we'll begin it now.
It had been a while since I'd been back in the U.S. Next up, Laboratories Mugshot. His muscle of the English vibe. Radioactive brains, he definitely ended up there in Braun. Turns out he wasn't always that way. He grew up as the run of the litter. A neighborhood weakling. The only friends he could turn to were usually found on a big screen. It was there that he spotted his first gangster, and he knew instantly that's what he wanted to be. He spent the rest of his youth working really hard to get there, fueled on his dreams of great power and respect. With enough perspiration, he realized that dream. He'd become a hard-boiled, street-brawling, tough-as-nails gangster, ensuring that he never would be pushed around again. So he's holed up in Mesa City, huh? I've always wanted to go to that thriving American boom town.
Alright, so you can see this is titled Sunset Snake Eyes. And just like with Tide of Terror, we will have to enter Mesa City before we can go into the main area that will allow us to go into all of the levels. Again, you want to make sure, look around for clues. The clues will be kind of hid differently in each area. Where some, like with...
Hey, Sly, I thought you said Mesa City was going to be loud and busy. This looks more like a ghost town.
Something's happened. Where is everyone?
I don't know, but it's starting to give me the creeps. What do you say we take off?
I miss all the fun. Besides, I want to try out that new move I got from Raleigh's section of the Thievius Raccoonus.
You mean the ninja spider jump?
Yeah, do me a favor and read me the instructions again.
To landeth safely upon diminutive points, leapeth lively and presseth the triggering device with the round geometrical object emblazoned upon it.
So, jump and hit the circle button to land on narrow spots.
That's a rough translation.
So you can see the blue, almost purplish thing there, the little sparkles, and that will tell you... just give me a moment. Alright, sorry about that. Anyway, yeah, so you can see you just hit the circle button and you will land right on it. Pretty useful, it's especially useful for sneaking up on a guard such as this, and you can just fall on his head and kill him without him being able to find you, especially if you don't have any horseshoes. Very useful, but I want to head around here and pick up these clues. I thought I saw a clue back there, but I don't guess I did. As you can see, there's 40 here instead of the 20 from Tide of Terror. That will also change the amount of clues for each area will change as well as we go along. I think for the most part there'll be a set number, but there will be some some levels that will have different amounts, and you'll see different amounts for those types of levels as we go on. I think you can jump on this, and that will take me that way. If I go that way, that's probably the way to a clue or several clues, so I'll head this way real quick. Definitely want to be careful because of all this water around here. If you don't have any horseshoes, and if you're low on lives. Alright, oh crap. Did not expect crap. Did not expect that, to be honest. You definitely want to swing on on those, maybe not the first one, but the second one, you definitely want to. And on just these things in general, you want to try to swing on if you don't get a good enough if you don't get enough momentum going in, you definitely want to try to swing. If you don't immediately jump, if you kind of hesitate, or if you land wrong, it's definitely very useful. Just making sure I don't miss any clues because we don't have the.
What's with those flashing lights?
The latest in high-tech security. Electronic floor sensors. Step on them and you're a goner.
Nice touch.
They're safe to walk on while flashing, but it also means they're about to switch to a different sector.
What was I saying? Well, I hope it wasn't that important. Oh yeah, I want to be careful, make sure I don't miss any clues because I don't have mugshots blueprints yet. And so you definitely, whenever you don't have the blueprints, you definitely want to be very careful and look around everywhere. Even somewhere that doesn't look like it has any clues around it, you still want to look around it just to make sure, because right now it's very easy to miss clues. But of course, if you do miss a clue and you just can't find it, you can always come back after you get the blueprints, and then you can easily find it again. I believe this is cactus around here, so you want to be careful. So again, make sure you don't miss any clues. Oh crap. So you notice that the enemies will do some sort of celebratory dance after, or just something to celebrate them actually hitting you. So if you do have like a horseshoe, and then you can immediately follow up with an attack, with a counter attack of your own, while the enemy does that. It's not that useful in this game because of the horseshoe thing. You have to have a horseshoe to utilize it. But in the later Sly Cooper titles, it helps. It's actually a lot more useful, and I will point that out once I play those games. Crap! Guess I'm swinging too early. I really wish they would have let me run back through Tide of Terror to try to pick up some more lives, but sadly they didn't. Right after beating Raleigh, I guess after you beat the boss, they immediately put you back into the hideout, and sadly there are no lives in the hideout. Shouldn't be that hard though, and those dogs really ain't that hard. It's just I wonder if I can use the roll. No, not the roll, Crap, I meant the dive. I just realized that walking up to him, I was gonna roll into him. Okay, so we'll try the dive this time. If I don't get a horseshoe by then, I don't think I will though, but I may. It depends on how much this one dog up here gives me. Not enough. Now there you go. That's a good way to attack enemies that charge at you head on like that. It's a really great way to take care of them. Yeah, I could have used this a while ago. Oh crap! I kind of expected that, but I did not expect it to be that sudden. But yeah, that's what the roll is really good for. Attacking dogs and other enemies like that charge at you head on. I'm almost afraid I wasn't gonna make that. I believe that's where the vault is. So you'll want to make sure that you remember where it is, and so that you can run back over to it. Take it easy through here. No reason, you don't have to run through here real fast. You don't have to be in a hurry to get through that area. Oh crap! I hit the circle button, but it didn't seem like it wanted to work. Yeah, it worked that time. Now, of course, you can walk on the lasers that are flashing, but you know, of course, you want to time that right so that you don't end up messing up and. Oh joy. So that you don't end up messing up and you know, having the lasers that are. Let me see. Having the lasers that are going left and right attack you. You know, or oh, I guess you have to jump out yourself. I could have swore the game did it for you. Come on, really? I hit the circle button, but at least it takes me back here where I needed to go. Oh, well, I do apologize. I did not notice that the capture had gone black and white. I wonder how long that was going on for. Oh crap. Kind of a bad place to stick me in. I'm gonna have to take care of this. Crap. I do apologize. Just give me a moment, and I'll fix this black and white issue. I'll be back. All right, so I went ahead and found out where the 2 clues were, and saved about 5 to 6 minutes of searching. Here's one clue right underneath where the first card throwing dog is. Right where I was having so much trouble with the dogs that would charge at you. You just fall down here between the cards. You want to be careful there. I don't believe that's the way you're supposed to be able to get out, but it is there. That is a way. Oh shoot. And then the second one is over here by the right beside the checkpoint. Actually, you just turn to the left here, and it's stuck off here to the side. So now we have to run back through here again to get to the vault over there. And that's why I say to be careful and make sure you check behind everything. Just so you don't lose things like that, like those two.
Circle to enter the vault code. A little bit of higher mathematics and voila! Dial in 314.
Oops, wrong way. Thankfully, they do let you go pretty fast. It's faster actually just to keep tapping it instead of holding it down.
Outstanding! You've uncovered Robin Cooper's patented explosive hat technique. Use the triangle button to toss your cap. Then use the triangle button again to detonate it. Better back off to a safe distance first.
Maybe it was just because I never got used to it, and I never really used it. But I never have found that hat thing useful. I believe it actually has a range to it. Like you can't get so far from it. I'll test it here really quickly. Go to the mine. Toss it. You don't toss it that far, so it's not that useful. Let's see. But yeah, I mean you'd have to set it. The best thing I could think, the only reason I could think to use it would be in a situation with like a guard moving and you couldn't beat the guard. Well, you would lay it down down in his path right behind him, and then wait for him to walk away again. That's about the only thing I can think of why it would be even remotely useful. But I've always found that it's just crap. Really? Maybe I'm double jumping too early. I hope I don't have to go back through the entire level again. Oh crap! Really? Oh wow, that stinks. Thankfully I don't have to look for the clues, so I can just run through here. I'm not going to worry about all the treasure and going off on all the side areas, and I'm not even going to worry about killing all the enemies. I'm just going to speed run through here as fast as possible. I'll only kill the enemies that are absolutely necessary, but any ones that are not necessary, I like these dogs. I don't remember their range, to be honest. That's why I'm kind of killing them anyway, just to be careful. You know, they are on a leash, and I don't know how far the leash goes, so I definitely want to be very careful. Could definitely use a horseshoe. But I'm not, like I said, I'm not gonna waste time with all of the you know, going after every single coin that there is, since there is a horseshoe up here that I can go after. These two dogs definitely need to kill. Oh crap! Really? Yeah, taking credit for it, and all I did was just dive off the side of the cliff. So you can see the horseshoes do save you from fall damage as well as other types of damage. That's why they're really useful, and this is the reason why it is actually very smart to try to collect coins anyway. You know, even if you do end up with two golden, you know, a golden horseshoe, it's still a good idea to make sure that you're close to having another horseshoe just in case you take damage again. You know, so that you can use it. And I don't know what, maybe I'm not hitting the circle button fast enough. I'll just try spamming it this time. Yeah, that worked. So maybe just continuously tap it. And this is just one of those instances that I was talking about. You know, you want to be careful because of the lasers moving back and forth, and then sometimes the lasers on the floor won't line up just right. You know, and that's why you definitely want to be very careful in situations like that. But we got it. Took me a little bit longer than I wanted to, but we got it anyways. And I'll try to at least clear 2 to 3 levels, additional levels. You know, levels in here as well is the entrance level. I don't know how far I'll get though. I don't want to make these too long, but you know, I did mess around here for a while, so I do want to try and do as much as I can anyway. I figured that would be the observation platform where Bentley would tell us something, but obviously not.
This mugshot certainly isn't shy. Okay, so we know he's here somewhere, but how are we supposed to find him? Mesa City is a big place.
Given that he's a bulldog, it seems only reasonable to assume that he'd choose to live in a giant fire hydrant.
That's some sound logic, Sly. Now you just need to find a way to break into the building's base.
Oh, I'm sure I'll think of something.
Now you notice those guards are walking in an erratic pattern. That's probably where the hat would come in. But as I said, it's just easier to. Oops. Well, I was running behind him, so that's. Well, that's what happens if you don't have enough keys. I guess I talked over Mugshot. My bad. I'm sure it wasn't nothing anyway, and it is a shame, but you really can't understand what they're saying just because the in-game music and the in-game music and the sounds. I mean, even myself just sitting here, or the first time I played the game, I really couldn't understand what he's saying. I'm sure, and I believe it's pretty bad on the audio as well, so on the audio side of the video. So I will, of course, try to listen to all of the people talking, but I'm not going to be too upset if if you really can't understand it, because you couldn't understand if you were playing the game just sitting in front of the thing. Alright, so I don't know why I keep going around trying to break stuff for it. It doesn't really matter. I guess I'm just looking around for clues.
Look out for those guards. Mugshot's got those machine gun toting dogs hunting like a pack.
This may be where the hat would be useful, but you can just sneak up on this one here. Oh crap. Oh goodness. Wow. Okay. well, maybe we do need to use the hat here. I do remember the first time playing this game, I did have trouble through this section, and I had tried the hat before, and it didn't seem to work out that well. So maybe that's why I'm kind of reluctant to use the hat. Now, if this does what I think it will, then you can. Oh, that works pretty well. So that is a way to take out the guards if you need to, but like a situation like this, you can just. Oh crap! Where am I? Oh no, I had the hat out again. I thought I had the roll or the dive. Ah crap! I couldn't figure out why he wasn't rolling. I thought he had like been stunned or something. Well, I got the hat out again, and I'll take out this guy with it. You really don't have to be too quiet, like tiptoeing, unless you're right behind or right beside an enemy. That doesn't really matter. We'll get the dive ready. I could also try to run up the middle, lay something down for the guards, but I think I'll just attack, hit him in the back by diving into them. Oh crap! And then him, I can just I can actually disappear by hanging on the top of, yeah, okay, well, you see, I was just going to test this out. You can, well, let me get some more coins, first, but I'm just fucking, yeah, you can't do nothing with these. But if you remember, we got, the last video, we got a thing that would suck, coins up to us. And, see, you have to be pretty close before it will do it. And I'd actually forgotten that we have that ability. To be honest, that's why you see me still swinging around for to try to get the coins, but it's still a good idea to swing around and try to get the coins anyway. So okay, so this makes sense now. Using the hat to drop. And be quiet. Wait for this. I don't think you can use the hat while. Let me see. This is probably gonna back. No, you can't use the hat while doing this. Sounds like it's about to break. Okay. Let's see, how do I attack these guys? I could probably drop on their heads. Oh god. You know what I probably could have done? Use the triangle dive to use the dive while in the air, and then let me see, get the dive out again. And done that, I'm kind of. I'll try it out later on one of those types of platforms if I can, just to see if it would work. Well, I can. Well, obviously it's gonna work here, but no, maybe it won't. But you can see how inaccurate it is, and that's why it's not that useful, to be honest. Maybe if you could get the timing down just right in the air. There's some bottles up here, so I want to make sure I can get those. Let's see, I think I should be able to. There we go. There's quite a few bottles up here. If you could get the timing down just right, I'm sure you can make it, be able to use it. So I guess this is how you would get up there, but you can also use this thing here in the middle. Let's see, I wonder if you can jump in this, if you'll do anything, if it'll get anything. I don't remember. I thought I heard a dog. So if you trip the alarm, that dog will come. And so you can either get this, and somehow he can't see you as you're walking right up and oh crap, yeah. And so the dog would have been alerted if you would have tripped the thing, and he would have come and killed you. a little bit faster. But yeah, somehow the dog can't see you walking right up to him, but he can hear you walking right behind him. But you know, if that kind of stuff bothers you, then this game isn't, then this isn't a game you'll like. You know, guards that act like that have flashlights and things like that, act that way, and you know, you have to get used to it. to be honest, it's, you know, it does help. It makes doing those types of puzzles a lot easier. Well, not, I guess I wouldn't call them puzzles, but those getting through those areas, it makes it a lot easier because you don't have to worry about being seen by the guard outside of just his flashlight. And you can see what the triangle dive is used good for. Oh wow, I didn't notice that. I remember that there was something in those wheels, but I didn't remember what they were until just now. But the range on this is pretty, you know, pretty small. I believe you do get an upgrade later on in the game, but you know, it's not right now. And this is a level that definitely utilizes the you know, using the triangle dive. I wonder if you get a life for getting 99 coins. Yes. Okay. So you do have an incentive to continue to go after coins, even if you do have two, or you know, even if you have two horseshoes, which and I had actually forgotten. I wasn't sure if there was a way that, you know, I wasn't sure if you could get a life out of the coins or not. I had forgotten. But yeah, that's very nice. So now I will be going after the coins just like I do in any other game that has collectibles like this that would have. Oops, I wasn't paying attention. I was looking ahead of me to make sure that there wasn't no guard dogs about to attack me. And now I will be going after coins quite a bit, a lot more than I was before. Just like, you know, like with anything, like in the Crash Bandicoot series, with going after the Wumpa Fruit for lives, in the Sonic series for the rings.
Man, I'm getting swift with deciphering these codes. Dial 338.
Keep forgetting that. 3, 8. Probably a little bit too early for blueprints, but that would definitely be useful.
Okay, this page is from your hyperactive ancestor, B.F. Cooper. He discovered a way to speed up the clock. Perfect for those long stakeouts. Just hold down the triangle button to use it.
So this is for slow-moving guards or lasers that are moving just a little bit too slow. And you can watch the wheel there. You can watch Sly, how fast he's doing, how fast he's moving in the electricity on the floor, how it's sped up as well. Definitely be careful. See if I make sure I'm heading the right direction. Oh yeah, okay. I didn't notice the key in the glass.
This giant roulette wheel is spinning too fast to jump counterclockwise around it. You'll have to jump in the other direction to try to land on the green section.
There you go. Oh, so it keeps changing. Oh, and then there's crap. I had forgotten that. Well, you definitely have to be very careful. You can slow your descent by pushing back, or you know, pushing back in the opposite direction. So you just push right on the left analog stick or the directional buttons to slow your movement, and that will help you be a little bit more accurate as you set, you know, as you touch down. Now let me see another level. I guess I was going towards a level in this direction, wasn't I? I'm pretty sure. Now you see, I'm not going to go after every single coin, but I did kind of over exaggerate how I was going to go after the coins, but I will definitely go after them a lot more than I would at the dog track. Oh, I don't particularly like this level.
Murray, what's going on down there?
Well, I drove to this hot dog stand for a quick snack, and the next thing you know, I'm getting challenged to a race by these gangster dogs.
Is there a key in it for the winner?
Yeah, 3 times around the track for a key.
It's all you, man. Drive the van with the left analog stick, and if you manage to pick up any nitro power-ups, you can get a boost by pressing the square button. Go get 'em.
I'm on it.
Oh, this is a pain, because like he said, you know, you drive around with the left analog stick. It does everything. You have to push forward to go forward, back for brake, to turn. You know, you push left, you push right for the you know, to turn right. But it's just a pain because the way that the controls are set up for this particular race, it's just you know, or the way that the controls are set up for the van and everything, it stinks. It's not a very good challenge at all. It's very difficult and not at all fun, to be totally honest. I did kind of mess up the start by stopping and not, you know, I didn't continue to go. I had stopped, and so that stinks. But you can see if you do kind of slide out, if you do have nitro, you can boost again. But you can see the boost doesn't last that long. It's more just to get you going again if you do slide out like this, and to help you get around the corners a little bit faster. I'm not sure if you can actually break the other cars or not. I'm not 100% sure. I don't think so. But they can wreck you just because the way that the van is made, and is, you know, you see the big wheels usually will get caught on other racers very easily. And at least I got on the podium, but that won't get me a key. It's best not to slide out even to go after nitro. You know, of course, some corners you will have to slide out like that one, but then that's when you want to immediately use nitro to get going straight again.
Man, those crummy dogs are bumping me right and left.
Get back in there and bang them back. We need that key.
Probably not worth it. You want to try to keep to the inside of every corner as best you can. And of course, you can't. Wow, I've never flipped it before. Of course, you can't do that every corner. You know, just because you will slide out on some corners, but it does help in the long run. I'm doing a little bit better. I'm catching up to this police van anyway. On the second lap, rather than the third lap. Crap. This is why you kind of have to collect nitro as well. It's kind of a fine balance between speed and going after the nitros, because you know you will lose quite a bit of time if you can't get around another vehicle. Or if you do happen to slide out, like around this corner, and a few other corners like this one as well. I believe there's 3 to possibly 4 corners that you need nitro for. This thankfully isn't one, even though it kind of looks like it. This corner you can cut to the inside. This is a corner where you need it. This one, I believe you don't need it, but it may help. Just to help get around that dog, even though I'll probably regret it going into that last corner, but I'm not going to win, so it doesn't really matter. And you have to be careful bumping the wall. So he just keeps saying the same thing, and sadly, you can't skip it.
Get back in there and bang them back. We need that key.
Alright, well, at least I kind of know what to do now. So I should be able to, well, I won't say easy, because this particular challenge is not that easy, but I should be able to, get ahead at least a little bit. Crap. Well, forget that. Flipping it really hurt. I'd caught the police van quite a bit, but flipping it really hurt. And sadly, you can't use nitro right after you use it again, so you do want to keep that in mind and be careful. You know, like I would have tried to use it twice going in out of that corner that you slide in, or that you can slide through, but oh wow, I should have saved it for there. But the only reason why I slid out there was because I used the nitro in the previous corner. I wonder if I can. You can't really cut in between, you know, underneath him all that easily, and I should have saved it for this one, but I wanted to get around that dog. Now, if you kind of swing wide, you can kind of keep yourself from sliding out. If you just took the, if you use the inside, but that will also, you may miss an opportunity to pass another car by hanging out so wide. Yeah, it sucks. I could definitely use that boost, but if I can catch this guy, and I doubt I can, this will help. But he seems to use that swing wide technique as well. All I need to do is just one more lap, and I could have caught him.
Those crummy dogs are bumping me right and left.
Get back in there and bang them back. We need that key.
I'm actually surprised I was able to catch up after flipping it again, but if I hadn't flipped it, then I would have caught him. Now, if you can pass one or two cars, probably just one, but if you can pass one car here at the start, or here at the start of the race, that definitely helps. Having them mysteriously flip as well, but not wreck you. And bumping into the other racers is not useful at all. It does not help in any way, shape, or form, so I suggest not doing it. It just slows you down way too much and doesn't actually do you any good. And more often than not, it'll actually the other racer will actually come off better than you will after you try to wreck them. They'll usually, you'll usually be more sideways than they are, and they will end up gaining ground on you. Stinks. I was hoping to do this, and so I could get ahead of him in the previous corner. I hope that didn't slow me down too much. Probably should have boosted there, but I want to save it so I get a little bit closer and use. Oh no! Oh, that stinks. That might have just cost me the race. Yeah, shoot. Damn it. I cannot believe that. I cannot believe that.
Those crummy dogs are bumping me right and left.
Get back in there and bang them back. We need that key.
That's what I wanted to do the previous race. grab a nitro and then try to cut in along, you know, on the inside of him. Thankfully, the red car seems to be slowed down by this green car, so maybe that will be to my advantage if I don't get wrecked here, which could very easily happen, but no. I wonder if they slow down purposely for you, or make it seem, you know, make it seem a little bit easier for you over time. Or the more times you fail, the easier it would seem, because that red car shouldn't have been slowed down so much. But you still can mess it up very easily just by sliding too much and not using the boost. But I want to save it for these couple bad corners through here. I probably should have used it already, but you know, like this corner, you get a boost off of here, get a boost there. So you can go into this corner and boost. Now, if you do have a boost, you can kind of afford to cut to the inside a little bit more, so just because you won't, because you can get going a lot better. Or I mean, a lot faster than if you slid out without a boost. Yeah, so that was that challenge. Definitely don't care for it, but I'm glad it's over with. Let me see. Just looking around for another level. I guess I'll go ahead and end the video here. I've already done 3 levels. I'll try to do more in the next video. I just that you know the first area took me too long, and then that race took me too long. So yeah, I believe that's what I'll do. So I'll talk about the trivia for the levels that I've done so far, as I tend to do. While I'm waiting, I'll get some treasure. Hopefully this dog won't get me. Oh crap! What do I got? The dive. Maybe I think I might have. Oh, the fast. Whew. Yeah, that stunk. Come on. Just give me a moment.